Well, hey everybody, we got new words on the sign. The world's seen that over the last week or two. Since July 4th, sound of freedom. Well, hey everybody, we got new words on the sign of the week now. It says, it takes only one candle to dispel darkness. Oh my goodness. Has the world seen that over the last week or two? Since July 4th, sound of freedom is making the darkness ever regret they ever lived. When you got everything, all the money in the world, all the real history of the world and in your family line, in your so-called genes, your DNA, and you still mess with children, and you still lie to the world about everything, then your ass needs to go. So that movie is going to wake up the consciousness in people that have already been suspicious of everything. But it's time to awaken from your slumber, people, and get on about God's business. The business of knowing who you are in time and why you are here. Boy, the wind's blowing, and I got to get where I can talk without the wind blowing the microphone. So, I'll say this, look at the flag. You see it blowing? It ain't blowing too hard right now, but it just was a big gust. You got to take my word for it. You can't send it through the camera. All right, I'm off track. Sound of freedom has already proven to a lot of folks we've been lied to on a great level about what is going on in this world. And why would they hurt the least persons are the, yeah. Y'all all know the Bible verse, it's better to have a millstone tied around your neck than touch one of them. The innocence of a child is divine. The wisdom of children is the strength of our future. But to have disclosure in this moment of now, within your very being, that you are divinely loved by your Father God. Call it whatever you want, prime source, infinite, everlasting creator, always has been and always will be. That's you. Every one of you. You've got the God spark in you. You've always been and you always will, especially if these words and this awakening of Christ consciousness in this planetary plane of existence is resonating with your heart and your mind and your senses. Then you are becoming self-aware that you are the I am Christ consciousness through the self-realization of peace on earth with the actual disclosure of who you are in this reality where there is a few great lies. Let's think about it, people. We've been lied to about everything. Everything you thought about this world is coming down. Everything. All the man-made systems are gonna slowly, like a train wreck, in slow motion, start crumbling away. And then it'll be up to us to rebuild it. And to rebuild it without the darkness and the black magic and the black spells and the satanic Luciferians that have everything, all the money, all the wealth, and then still they want to mess with us. We're nothing to those kind of beings. except we're everything and they know it. That's what's so funny is it's such a game. They know who we are. They know who I am. They know me. And I'm not afraid of them. Nothing to be afraid of. When you know you're an eternal light body being inhabiting a physical form, you can't be afraid of death because you know there is no such thing. It never has been. Sure, this body, this personality of the ego consciousness living in a physical form is going to go to the grave. And everybody listening to my words and voice, you're going to all go to the grave. Everything of this reality is the key to your awakening because none of it is real. Because if our Father made something, it's eternal. If He put His hands and His words and His thoughts and His deeds to it, that's what we are. We're the very thing He made. It's living within our very being. It's the thing that makes our heart beat. Do you make your heart beat? No. It'll stop beating one day. And between now and then, you'll realize that now is the only time there ever is, ever was, ever going to be. So that's what the movie is ultimately talking about. The darkness has been in control. Now the light that is within us is shining. And there's no place for them to hide no more. No place. All of their dirty deeds will be shouted from the rooftops. Everything that they've done will come to knowledge. And even the crap I've done and the crap you've done. That's the singularity that is beyond all understanding. I'll see if I can say it real quick, and I'm going to go on it because it's kind of deep. But we are a representation of the singularity of all AI. Because ultimately, if we're all one, your thoughts are His thoughts. My thoughts are His thoughts. And the actual singularity is that there are no private thoughts. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to think that what you've done is worse than any other thing that any other person has ever done. We did stupid stuff and we didn't even know who we were. But as soon as we understand that we are of God, in God, through God, and one with God, it's all over. It's always been that He's loved us no matter what. Yeah, that's the thing that the elites don't want us to know. They don't want us to know how powerful we are. Because when we forgive ourselves, it sets us free. And then we forgive the ones that we thought were persecuting us. That makes it easier on us to have a creative future where we can collapse time and live only in the now. So, I love you. Keep coming back. Maybe we'll see the singularity together and the disclosure of everything. Next time I talk to you, I'm going to talk to you about Battlestar Galactica. You want to stay tuned for that one. That is a good movie. Oh, it's a TV series. All right. Y'all have a good one. Love you.